They say good fences make good neighbours. In Huntly, one man's pushing that right to the limit. What Terry Kelson gets up to in his backyard is dividing the town. Some say he's a menace, others that he's just misunderstood and deserves the same peaceful enjoyment we're all entitled to in our own homes. Garth Bray dropped in on Scary Terry to see for himself.
Hello, Spider!
A lot of people call him Scary Terry, but it's not scary to me.
I do call him Scary Terry.
See?
Hell's bells!
Why do you call him Scary Terry?
Because he's scary.
You might agree if Terry Kelson moved in next door to you.
Piece of gold.
This is his front yard. He's been here just over 2 weeks. All the trash isn't making him very popular with some neighbours, though this virtuoso performance is drawing crowds, even if you suspect he'll hit a bad note or two before it's over. And if you think it looks rough out front, check out Terry's backyard.
Coal range, bro.
The dead possum and other living creatures are part of the reason neighbours aren't happy.
These were to go to a good home, and these were at my other place where I've been kicked out of.
He was evicted after owners there got sick of the mess.
The neighbours can't accept what I'm doing, you know, and all I'm doing is cleaning up the public. You've got to make a mess before you can clean it up.
Terry sells to scrap metal merchants to supplement his invalids benefit, but it's not just the mess that's making enemies.
So what do you make of this place anyway? They're selling the wild game in bits and pieces.
Well, I don't need to buy it. I find it. Costs me nothing. Just a little walk.
Too dear, this stuff, eh?
It is dear. It is dear. It's wildlife. It should be a lot cheaper. No bullshit. My other fridge freezer that my wife had inside for, you know, what you call the tame meat.
The smell here is almost unbearable if you're not used to it.
Woo! Has that got balls? There's a little rabbit.
So where did you,
Where's his tail? In my pocket.
You trap this one, did you? Or
No, this is what I find on the road.
How do you know if they're any good to eat, though, if they're on the road?
Because they're only fresh road cool, and you can see them, the way they're laying. They're warm, cold, the smell.
Many may find this odd. Others have complained about Terry trespassing and leering over the fence. The police say they look at each action and, like the council, so far have found nothing they can act on. As for the landlord, they tell me Terry is a good payer.
I've got the right to do what I want in the backyard.
A tenant with the same legal entitlements we all have to peaceful enjoyment of his tenancy. Terry's property manager admits he is her toughest tenant, but far from wanting to sling him out, she's trying to find him a more suitable house just down the road. Terry's wife is finding it all a bit much.
They don't want me to babysit him.
Yeah.
And he's an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So this is the crisis that I'm feeling, is that if they really feel that he's insane, why didn't they do something about it?
Here's my little friend.
And while plenty think Terry is a menace,
You wouldn't want him living next door to you?
Nah.
Anthony Toyer is stepping in to help keep the peace in a street where police are regular callers.
What are you doing to try and help things?
Oh, I take the little kids that haven't been soiled and try and show them something good.
Like what?
Like sports. So I'm getting them off the road and putting them into some nice black and yellow T-shirts, you know. Break the red up. Nobody has to wear red. There's enough around here if you want to see it, eh?
That red marks the wannabes who might wind up as mongrel mob prospects. This is the neighbourhood where well-meaning people plan to keep the erratic Mr. Terry Kelson.
So what do you think the answer is? Not necessarily to get him to move down here?
Nah, someone has to teach him just to teach him to keep what he really needs, to keep him alive, eh? I think he's just got to get rid of that stuff. He's got to learn that he doesn't need it all, eh? Like that piano that fell on his leg. You play it, bro, I'll sing it, eh?
And Garth assures us the leg is 100%.